Hey, welcome to the grind part. Grind part number 1, in fact. Even though this is like part fucking 7 or some shit. This is the first part in which it's just an hour of grinding, really. Well, this one is not really an hour of grinding. In fact, half of this hour is grinding. The other half is my second attempt at that event. After some improved statting and some leveling up. But for the first 30 minutes, you are getting grinding, whether you like it or not, because there's also, you know, some quests that we'll be doing as well. But, yeah. It's gonna be grinding. In fact, dragon? There's a dragon here, but I'm not fucking fighting him. Not until way later. We're coming back here way fucking later. After, like, 2 more grind parts, maybe. There's gonna be more. There's gonna be a lot fucking more grind parts, and that's not gonna stop. Not with this fucking RPG game. Nope. This fucking game will never end with the grinding.
If you're hurt, leave it to me. Who wants to get beaten first?
So, this is kind of why I don't really do RPG games, and why Spikes have given me this game makes me mad a bit. The first part being that, you know, I was expecting this to be horrible. You proved me wrong there. This isn't exactly that bad, but the second part is that it's an RPG, and that is where I get fucking mad, because there's gonna be parts where I'm literally going to be grinding for hours, doing the same fucking fights against enemies, just getting experience and leveling up so that I can actually progress through the game. That is literally the entire fucking thing. That is literally how my experience with these games go. And it sucks. I don't wanna fucking go and waste my time grinding. Okay? There's really nothing good about grinding for levels. For one thing, it just adds as a fucking way to make the gamer play more of the game. It's fucking artificial and shit. And there's no progress you're really making here. Like, you're fighting the same enemies over and over again. Going back and forth in dungeons and shit to level up so that you can fucking, like, get a higher level to increase your stats so you have a better chance of surviving. And I know that there are some items I could be getting right now to help improve some of those stats. And I'll be getting those items soon. It's just that I do need to level up. And not only that, but there's also the fact that we have DLC characters who are also leveling up. So, should I give them a chance too? When should I? Are they going to be more useful than Compa and If? Definitely not Neptune. I mean, for fuck's sake, she's going to be overpowered by the end of this game, I bet. I'm pretty sure Neptune's going to stay around for the majority of the game. In fact, the entire fucking game. But, who knows? Maybe I will replace If or Compa, or both of them, with a different character at some point, who is much better at doing shit than them, like healing and such, and are much stronger, and aren't complete fucking shit. Who knows? Maybe I will, like, swap up the DLC characters or not. What I do know is, quite frankly, the damage I'm taking from a fucking flower is pathetic. That is a lot of damage for a fucking sunflower to deal to me on Neptune. quite frankly, I feel like I am very underpowered right now. And I got some items here too from killing these enemies, but I do feel like I'm extremely underpowered right now. And I need more. Let's see, what do we got here? We got the Hot Edge, attacking for fire-infused weapon, or strike I mean. No, weapon, what? Why is... Well, it's a fire attack. I might as well put it there just to try it out. But I'm gonna make the mistake of keeping it when I do the event. Which, as you know, the fire isn't useful. You saw how much damage If's fucking, like, flame special move did. You saw how well that went. It didn't really help, did it? Not in the event. Well, I apparently either forgot or didn't notice, and I kept it. It's also, it's fire, and this is a pretty one. These descriptions are great. I'll break your guard. Yeah, I'm glad you will. But yeah. Lydia? I don't know if she's ever gonna be useful. She has some silly fucking descriptions. And it's also the X finishes, which they're here, but again, I don't have any X finishes. Though I'm sure that at some point I will, and I'm not gonna notice until way later. And I have no idea if the X finishers are going to be that useful. I really don't. Maybe against the bosses,
Let your guard down, huh?
like maybe it will deal a fuck ton of damage. I don't know.
My turn.
I want that. I want to know what the X finishers are like and how useful they are. And that's the fire attack. It's not really that good. I should probably switch back. I'm not going to until after this part because
Let your guard down.
why am I keeping the fire after that? I don't know. Maybe I'm giving it a chance because I also don't know any of these enemies' weaknesses, if they have any, with fucking fire and thunder and wind and all that bullshit, or poison.
For your medicine.
I don't know. Maybe these guys have like a fucking weakness that I don't know of. I played RPG games on stream and shit with that sort of fucking bullshit. I'm sure this game has the same thing, but I don't know. I can't tell because it's not on the screen, it's on them, and honestly, I don't think it even shows up when you look at their information. They might not have a fucking weakness. And now she's changed. This isn't good. Especially since the vile fuckers don't seem to have an increase in experience when they turn viral. They get harder, but I don't think they get much better for me for making me stronger and leveling up faster. And also, the fucking box bird here dealt a shit ton of damage to Compa. I honestly feel like we are fucking up bad here. I also feel like I just gave her back health with the fire move. I don't know if the green actually does damage or brings her health back. And Compa's down. So, yeah. I'm just gonna look around a bit more for any of that. There we go. Got some fight. Got some mysterious glowing object. I got a lot of shit. It doesn't really do anything for me. Oh hey, I missed this. There. I got more shit. I got more worthless shit. Now I'm going to leave so I can bring everyone's health back and bring Compa back from KO Town. And then we're gonna come back in here after I report these quests and shit and buy some items and do more grinding for 20 more minutes. You can tell I'm not happy about any of this, and I'm sure you're not happy about me doing this for the Let's Play. But this is what you have to get used to, okay? Because you are not experiencing an RPG fucking game until you have the fucking feeling of this grind bullshit, okay? You're gonna sit here and you're gonna fucking watch this. You're gonna watch every part, and if you don't want to do that, then you shouldn't be watching this right now. You should have left fucking 10 minutes ago, or you should have skipped this entirely. You should not fucking be here if you don't want to watch me grinding, okay? Also, we now have some new weapons. How lovely. They just appeared. We got a new sword, we got expired liquid, a new fucking weapon to compa, and we got a bunch of new knives for if. So, they increase shit, but even though I can tell it does more damage and such, is this really better than the sword I have right now for Neptune? Is this going to be useful? Because so far, if the radius is still the same, and it doesn't increase the radius for compa and for if, then I am so buying these. I am so making sure that this happens. I'm also going to go ahead and just sell a bit of shit, you know? So, let's go ahead and buy If's knives, because it has the most shit to it. Right, let's go ahead and just put that on her now. Yep, now she's Wolverine. How lovely. So now she's got her claws, we can now move on. And, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell both of these. All four of them, actually. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead now and buy the other two weapons to check them out. I'm gonna buy this, and I'm gonna buy this. Now, I'm definitely changing it to expired liquid for compa, but I don't know if it's gonna be that useful, that fucking sword, for Neptune. I'm gonna have to check that out. Also, we got a lot of shit here, and quite honestly, I don't see a good fucking use for them, so I'm not gonna bother. But I am going to go ahead and change the weapons right now and see how good this shit is. We got Katana, how nice, and we have expired liquid, which has changed the color of her fucking syringe. It deals more damage though, so I'll take it. And they're all level 10 and 11. Nice. Well, let's go back to West Wind Valley. Okay, let's check out how well this shit goes. Nothing new here, but does more damage. I can happy with that. Nothing new of that one except damage. Yep. Nice. And the radius has gone down. No! No! I do not like this. It increased damage a bit, but I don't give a fuck. That is garbage. I don't want this now. I want my radius back. Fuck this sword. Fuck this fucking sword. Hunting sword back on. Right. Now we're gonna move on. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do some more grinding.
It's my turn. Out of my way. Gonna beat you up.
There we go. I'm happy with this radius. I at least have a higher radius, and I can hit more motherfuckers with it. Also, I somehow touched this fucker, and now it's a normal fight. Okay.
Finally.
Oh, by the way, I know I'm not really talking too much at times. I know I'm being kind of quiet at times. But what the fuck else can I say?
Leave it to me.
It's a grind part. We're fighting the same enemies over and over again to grind for experience. And there's gonna be more than one. If this shit is a sign, then that means we're gonna have at least like 7 or more fucking parts where I'm just like grinding for an hour. We're gonna have 7 hours of grinding by the time this LP ends. I swear to fuck. It's gonna happen. It's gonna fucking happen, and I'm gonna get really fucking upset about it.
hit me! I can't wait!
Fucking hell, this damage. I'm still taking a shit ton.
I'll patch you up.
It's taking forever to fucking level these guys up.
So, who wants to get beaten first?
It always does.
Prepare yourself. Next. What?
To be honest, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more than 1 hour of fucking grinding. I'm pretty sure there'll be a lot more.
Time for your medicine. My turn.
But I don't know, really. I really don't.
Level up.
But you never know. Oh, by the way, we completed a quest. How nice. So, we got that done now, my liege. Got the large beaks. Nice. I'm gonna look up descriptions. I'm never reading these. I'm never gonna look at these. There's no fucking point. It's not like the fucking side quests in Archivist's Trip, in which you get like a cutscene that's talking and shit. It's fucking flavor text with this one. And again, all the quests in the quest list are side quests. There are no main story quests in the fucking quest list. So, why should I fucking care about what the description of these quests say?
Where's the patient?
Oh god. What? We're gonna get another viral. I swear to god. This ball is gonna go viral at some point, and it's gonna be a pain in the fucking ass when it happens. Because I'm not gonna see it coming, and it's gonna fuck me up.
Ouchie!
Also, Neptune's just getting beat this shit up, and now she can't use a special. That doesn't mean anything, so I'm not gonna use a special on a bunch of fucking normal enemies and waste my magic points. Okay?
Leave it to me.
The only time I'm gonna waste magic points these motherfuckers is for healing with Compa. Because the other two don't have it. Oh, and by the way, when you finish a fucking fight, you can't do an early attack. You can't do an advantage attack for a few seconds. Not until after the fight, for a few seconds, can you actually swing your sword in this area.
It's my turn.
Otherwise, the button does not do shit, and you will probably run straight into an enemy and have a normal fight going on. And also, the enemy will not be alerted or notice you until after a few seconds. So until the little animation effect around you goes away, you can't do shit.
Success. I got you.
You enjoying this so far? Are you currently a bit, you know, angry that I'm just doing this right now and that I'm currently making this game look bad? Well, fuck you! Because this is never gonna stop. Nope. It's gonna happen more than once, and I'm gonna complain about it. Because I hate this shit. I don't want this in RPGs. Also, here's a neat little thing. You can also move around side by side with the directional pads, and it makes very slow movement, which makes it much easy to stand there and aim so you can hit more enemies.
It's my turn.
I don't think the game ever lets you know about that. Oh, and hey, it's right next to a dragon. I'm not touching that with a fucking pole, man. Any feet of that pole, I'm not fucking touching it. Let's go ahead and, yeah, let's fight some more assholes. Just a flower, huh?
Finally.
Well, we'll be done with it pretty soon. Then we can go off a bird, which will be just fucking dandy.
Where's the patient? That didn't hurt. Out of my way.
There you go. You see what I fucking mean? You see what I fucking mean? I couldn't attack him for a few seconds, and I was right in front of him. I have to wait for the animation.
I can't wait.
In one way, this could be an advantage for me to get away from an encounter, but another way, this just This is just stupid because I have to wait before I can actually have a symbol attack happen. I get fucking delayed. I do not like this. I do not like this game. There are so little actual good RPG games that don't have grinding. I'm not kidding. There are so little good RPG games that require skill and actual fucking thought outside of let's spend 3 hours killing the same enemies to get experience points, level up 5 fucking times so I can beat this boss. That's not fucking strategy or thinking. That's just wasting my fucking time. And almost every RPG does this. You look at every popular RPG game out there, and they do this.
My turn.
Final Fantasy? Oh, it does it all the fucking time. Oh, the birds can fucking change into vile cunts. Great. And If's dead, and Neptune's almost dead. This is great. I'm so glad this is happening. I'm so glad this is just suddenly just fucking with me right now. I'm so happy about it. No, I'm happy. I'm glad. If I don't fucking heal Neptune right now, she's gonna die. So I have to. Look at that fucking damage. God damn it. It's random it happens too, so yeah. At least we know there are viral shoe bills. Like,
now's the time to use it. Ouchie.
I'm guessing this was the enemy I was thinking of last time and right now. It wasn't the fucking balls, it was the shoe bills.
So, who wants to get beaten
They
first?
both look similar to me, I don't give a fuck. And by the way, the bird is red. It's very evil looking. Such good design.
I'll patch you up.
I'm sorry, I can't be happy. And also, that fucking damage. That fucking damage sucks.
That was close.
It really pisses me off where there is very little strategy in an RPG. There really is. For the most part, when it comes to RPGs, you just grind for hours to level the fuck up. And then you're strong enough to actually progress through for like, fuck, 30 more minutes or some shit. You can enjoy a few more cutscenes and maybe a few more main quests and then, oh, roadblock, time for 5 more hours of grinding. If all I had to worry about was, like, choosing the right weapons and such for the job, and knowing... If I was given the choice of how to handle the stats, maybe... Like, maybe I can put some strategy into how I would increase everybody's defense and attack and such, or if I should increase HP or intelligence some shit. Maybe there's an advantage if I choose this instead of that. This character. Who knows? I wish I was given that instead of giving the generic, oh, here you go, here's some stats, you leveled up, good job. You don't get to choose. All you get to choose is the items. And now giving everyone a bracelet which increases their defense but decreases one other thing. And it's really not that big of a fucking deal because now they have the defense up, they take much less damage. Now, that's good. That's really good. If I had to choose the right clothing and fucking armor and shit, then I would be fine with this. I would still have to grind for credits, but there's the fucking side quests which give you a lot of credits, and you can redo them. So, it wouldn't be as bad as grinding for experience. It would still be manageable, and I could handle it. Not the case for this, because even if I did buy the good shit here, if I did increase their defense by buying these clothes and shit, it wouldn't be that much of an advantage, considering the event is still going to fuck me up more ways than one, considering the damage is stupid. And the small enemies, when they go viral, they still do a lot of damage. And I still can't beat that fucking rabbit in the fucking ruins yet. So, it's not a huge advantage to have that bracelet right now. It increases my defense, it gives me an advantage, but not a good enough advantage for me to actually handle these motherfuckers without some luck involved, okay? And that's the big fucking thing. The big fuck you when it comes to, like, speedrun RPG, okay? There's a lot of fucking luck involved on what items you get, when you're gonna level up, what enemies you get, and how bullshit the damage is gonna be. You could be one-hit killed by a boss by some fucking bullshit move of theirs. They got critical all the way through, and you wouldn't be able to do anything about it, and your speedrun would be fucked. You have to start all over again. You would have spent like 10 hours on that fucking game, and now it's gone. And with a speedrun, you really can't grind too much. You have to decrease your grind time. So you're at a huge disadvantage, because with games like this, where they sort of force you into grinding like this, because they decide to put in some really unfair bullshit fucking bosses, it really doesn't make things good or fun. And you do require luck, or else you get fucked. I hate it. I really do. And that's why I don't like playing RPG games, and why I don't speedrun them, and why I don't let's play them. Streaming them, maybe. Dark Cloud's an RPG, but you know what the difference between Dark Cloud and this is? You don't have to grind to beat Dark Cloud. You can basically get through Dark Cloud fairly well without grinding. Oh sure, there's a lot of luck. I mean, I had to save state multiple fucking times just to make sure I don't lose my weapon, and just so I can actually open chests and get good shit from the fucking clown in the box and such. And also because of death by the boss and such. I mean, yeah, but usually that's my fuck up. It's not because the game is forcing me into grinding for experience to get stronger. Okay? And Dark Cloud is fairly lenient on that, considering the only time you can actually upgrade your shit is on your weapons. And once you get to a certain weapon, you'll be fucking fine with it. And even then, when you do the optional fucking dungeon, the 100-layer dungeon, there is strategy on what attributes you use and such. And there's also, you know, making sure you know how to deal with bosses. Like what their weaknesses are and such. And the thing is, you can tell what weaknesses they take. They give you signs. They make it fair. What the fuck does Blackheart have? well, she takes no damage to fire. I could try using ice or water on her. But wait! I don't have fucking ice or water! So I have no way of exploiting her weakness. And she keeps dodging my fucking shit. So what the fuck do I do? Oh, I know. I'll just do the one advantage this game has given me, which is press the fucking A button a whole bunch until the guard break is fucking in, and then use the power attacks. And make sure you break the guard break before it's like right after her turn. Or else, if you break it and it's her turn, she gets it back and fucked. That's the only strategy I have ever seen from this fucking game so far. That's not fucking good enough, honestly. I was hoping for more. Maybe something that maybe requires some thought. Maybe requires me not having to spend a whole 30 minutes doing this. You know, maybe. No, we're just doing this. No other choice. No other options. Just this. Okay. Fine. Fucking fine. We'll just grind for like a whole fucking hour to get the experience needed to actually not get fucked by the main story boss here, okay? Maybe I should do that. Let's not think of any advantages right now, because I have no other elements outside of fucking fire and maybe thunder if I choose the DLC character. Which, by the way, if you don't have the DLC, you wouldn't even have the thunder ability right now. You wouldn't have the bitch that has it. So, you would just have fire. And fire is useless against Blackheart. So, you just have regular attacks. And all you can do is break the guard. That's your only fucking strategy. I mean, Confa, she's only useful for being the fucking healing bitch. If, fuck, maybe a bit of an advantage on breaking the guard. And Neptune's the power heavy bitch. That's it. Not much of a good thing going, really. I don't see how this is really helping out in, like, making this fun or interesting or really difficult, because there's no challenge in grinding. Oh, hey, I found it. What the fuck is this? I got myself, what? A bonbon for if. Okay, let's, no. I'll keep it for selling, I guess. But, no. No, I think it's useless. Anyway, there is one good thing about doing the events again, though. You can skip them. Also, you can read the text about the fucking voice acting shit. But yeah, you can skip them with one button. You just press the button, and it skips everything. Of course, you can't actually skip the cutscene. You still have to go through all the portraits and the text. But, you know, it skips it. You don't have to press the A button a bunch. You have to press the X button a bunch. You just press one button, and it does it for you. Instead of just skipping a cutscene, you just watch it fly by. I would kind of prefer if I just had a skip button and skip the entire thing instead of having to sit here and watch these fucking portraits like just stand there looking at me. And also, we have a full heal. It's finally happened, guys. Compa can finally heal everybody at a small radius. Also, we have that. Not that good anyway. But yeah, we can heal everybody in a small radius.
Ouch. Too slow.
You know, game, you're an asshole. You really are an asshole, game. You give me a fucking heal everybody special move, which I needed, honestly. That was fucking important to me. But instead of just making it normal, you give me this extremely small blue circle and have to make me get very close to the enemy in order to heal these guys. Because otherwise, you know, they're currently attacking and they're kind of spread apart. They're not going to be put together that much. And not only that, you're going to put me in direct fire of the enemy. No matter what the fuck I do to avoid it while doing a full heal for everybody. So, even if I heal everyone, he's gonna do an attack that hits all three of us and makes me lose more health than when I get back. So, you know,
it's time for your medicine. Leave it to me.
It's fucking shit. It really is.
Out of my way.
And it's a big waste of special points.
I can't wait.
So, this fucking game, I hate it. I really do.
Right. My turn.
Just get this fucker out of my sight and get to Black Heart.
Eliminated. Mission complete.
Our mission is not complete. It is so not complete. We got this bitch. And this bitch is gonna fuck me up. I mean, I beat her, but yeah, the damage is still fairly high. She still fucks my shit up.
Now's the time.
And I'll be honest, I got lucky. This was not an easy fight. It really wasn't, and we're not even that far in the game. Think about that for a second. We've gone this far. We've only just gone to the second main area where the shop is and such. We've only just done, not including the DLC shit, 3 dungeons. And this boss is bullshit. This boss is unfucking fair. Now, I would like to also remind you this is fucking Neptunia Rebirth 1. Not Dark Souls!
Who wants to get beaten first? Demon Flame.
This isn't supposed to be this fucking hard for, like, fuck, the third boss. I want to call it the second boss because I don't think that big fucker that first time really counts as a boss. When it's really not that tough, doesn't really count as a boss. Like the bitch before, yeah, that's a fucking boss. You know, that bullshit where we had to get killed the first time and then have to fight her again when she's weakened. That was a fucking boss fight. Look at this.
It's my turn.
Compa does nothing.
turn.
even with all these new weapons, they still do fuck all damage.
Leave it to me.
And she gets her god back a lot. And she has a lot of god points.
It's time for treatment.
This...
It's
Look at this! No! 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 This RPG game sucks!
It's time for your medicine. My soul was
I don't care what anyone thinks. This game sucks as an RPG game. Alright?
How's this? Who wants to take
This
me on?
is, in all fairness, the real second boss of the
Let's
game.
do it. This isn't over yet.
We're like, what,
Who's paralyzed?
10?
It's my turn.
15% through the game? Really? I mean, because we only done like the first fucking chapter. This is still chapter 2. This is only the second chapter. And even at level
Who wants
10,
to take me on?
I am too underpowered to really deal that much to this bitch compared to
Who
her.
wants to get beaten first? Didn't hurt. If you're hurt,
It's just an abuse of healing items and revival shit and fucking god breaking.
it's my turn.
And not only that,
Who wants
but
to
there's a
get
good
beaten
fucking
first?
deal of luck too.
The patient.
A really big good deal of fucking luck. There's really no advantages here I can find.
Who's next?
There's no strategies, really. I can't poison her. Fire does nothing.
It's my turn.
Thunder probably does fuck all. And Thunder's on the DLC character. Again, if you don't have the DLC, you don't have Thunder. If at this point, you wouldn't even have the heal everybody thing.
Paralyzed.
You would have been where I was last part at this point. Really.
I'll patch
Actually,
you up.
no. No, you wouldn't. You would be less. If you didn't have the DLC, if you weren't making these plans, if you weren't doing these dungeons, you would be less
I'm not done.
than where I am, like, at last part, okay?
This isn't over
Think
yet.
about that for a second.
Leave it to me.
If you were just playing through this,
Demon
you're not fucking up the plans, you don't go for the other dungeons, the optional dungeons that are not main part of the game, if you were just focusing on the main part of the game, you would get
Take
fucked.
that serious?
You would honestly
Who wants to
get
beaten
fucked.
first? I can't wait.
And quite frankly, I hate that. I hate that this game is doing this shit to me.
I'm paralyzed.
You know what the worst part is? We've gone further than we did last part, and that's because I'm actually fighting this bitch now. If this was the thing from before where she's too strong for us, so just die, because she'll probably one-hit kill me anyway, and then move on. If it was like that, then fine. I would be fine with that. You know why? Because then we have a cutscene, and then we can move on to either the actual fight or something else.
Say, I can't wait.
At least then, I wouldn't be so angry.
Heal time.
This game is not doing that though. This game is actually expecting you to handle this. And look at this shit.
If you're hurt, leave it to me.
This is why grinding's a
Time
thing.
for your medicine. Who wants to get
This
beaten
is
first?
what happens when the game developers think their game's not gonna last that long. People are just gonna breeze through this
Paralyzed.
if they don't elongate it by making bullshit happen and forcing the player to spend hours upon hours of fighting the same fucking box
It's my
birds
turn.
and fucking balls and shit
Venom person.
for like a few hours. Just so they can get enough experience, level up like, fuck, 8 times some shit, so that they can actually deal any kind of damage to the fucking main story boss at the fight right now. Okay?
I'll patch you up. eaten first.
I hate this.
I got you. Venom sensor.
I'm still underpowered for this.
I'm not done. Too slow.
The very fact I've even last this far, especially with the fire attack I have right now, which does nothing. The very fact I've even gone this fucking far is sort of a miracle.
If you're hurt, leave it to me.
Because this bitch does a lot of damage, and right now she's not doing it. It's not because of the braces. It's not because of the bracelets, because even with the fucking bracelets, she can still do a lot of fucking damage to me.
I can't wait.
And I am so glad that the developers of this game did not give you a god fucking bar 2.
I'm not done. Who wants to take
I'm glad that the enemies cannot god break you.
It's Venom. Where's the patient?
God, I fucking hate this.
I'll use my medicine. It's my turn.
I'd rather be playing the fucking side mission in Octopus Trip, where I have to defeat 40 fucking maids. Remember that shit? Remember how long that fucking shit took? Took hours. Took a lot of hours. That was just one side quest.
It's time for your medicine. Leave it to me.
I was fairly powerful,
It's my turn.
and my ally got fucked the shit up.
This isn't over yet. Venom.
This is
Who wants to get beaten
this
first?
is worse than that.
Where's the patient?
Because at least with that side quest, that was way later in the game, where I expected shit to get really fucking tough. This is way too early.
It's time for your medicine.
This is way too fucking early. I don't care what you say.
Fine, Venom.
This is fucking bullshit.
I can't wait. It's time for your medicine. Who wants to take me on? I'm not done.
I'm about to win. You're about to see it. But yeah, I want you to just
Where's the patient?
pay attention to the damage right now. I want you to pay attention to how lucky I am.
It's time for your medicine.
How absolutely fucking lucky I am
Slice you in half.
that I won this. And just how much of a bullshit fucking boss this is.
Out of my way. I can't wait.
Even if the strength up, even if all that health, even if all the elements I'm giving Neptune right now,
To take me on.
just fucking watch this.
Who wants to get beaten?
It's about to happen pretty soon now, actually.
If you're hurt, leave it to me.
Seriously. We're nearly
I'll
done.
use my medicine. Leave it to me.
And I get so fucking lucky with this shit. I increase the intelligence, I increase the agility of Neptune, her strength's still up.
If you're hurt, leave it to me.
She's basically, right now, for all three of these characters, a tank.
I'll use my medicine.
And yet, just fucking watch
Who wants
this.
to take me on?
Because I use, like, I can't use SP now.
Leave it to
Look
me.
at that damage. I should be done with her right now. And look at this! If I didn't have this shit, and she dealt one more crit, Neptune would be dead, and I would have lost right now.
Finally.
And even then, I needed to do that, or else Neptune would be dead. There would be no way I could win as Neptune in that fight. She would have killed me right then and there, and that would have been it. I had to revive one of them.
It's time for your medicine.
Now it ends. That is how fucking lucky I got. That would have been it.
Time to use... It's paralyzed!
I would have gone back to grinding.
Leave it to me.
But there you go. I got lucky,
Finally!
and I actually beat Blackheart.
There you go!
After an additional 20 fucking minutes.
That was tough.
Even if I was outnumbered, me? Lose? What's going on? Or is this my power? No, I won't believe it.
Now that I won, tell me what you know about me.
Don't think you've won it all by just downing me.
I admit that we did outnumber you, but still, a win is a win.
No, no! I won't accept this!
Wait! Go after her, Nep. Whoa! What? Nep, what are you doing changing form now? I'm sorry, Iffy. I used up all my juice already. I'm so tired. No time to be tired. Let's go! She's our chance to get info on you.
Oh, lost to Neptune and my hard drive divinity is off now. Oh, what a day. I can't believe I lost to Neptune. Well, it was a 3-on-1, so I bet if it was 1-on-1, I would've...
Gotcha! Gotta catch 'em all!
What? Like, wait! What? Why?
I'm not letting you go until you spill everything you've got. Huh? Wait, I've got the wrong person.
Why are you here?
I'm looking for a girl. Did you see anyone come by? She's black, shiny, and was flying. I figured she'd be really easy to spot.
The description reminds me of an insect pest. Well, there was someone going down that direction. Like, really fast.
Oh, shucks. She was my important hint and all. Oh, Iffy is so not going to like hearing she got away. Whoops. So sorry. Just talking to myself there. By the way, why are you alone here? Hey, you're all scraped up.
Huh?
Yikes, you're really badly hurt. I know. You've been attacked by a monster. I'm here, so no worries now.
Right, you were the monster.
Hmm? Did you say something? Anyhow, your wounds look bad, but you okay?
Oh, it's only a bunch of scratches. Nothing to bawl over.
But it isn't good to assume you're fine without a professional opinion. I know. My friend is an expert in medicine, so let's have her check you.
What? Wait, no, really. It isn't a big deal.
Oh, don't worry. We won't charge you. No strings attached. Trust me.
That's not the point.
Compa! Where are you, Compa? Here, Compa, come here.
I don't think calling as if calling for a dog will work.
Did you call Nep Nep?
You're kidding me.
Surprised? I am, after all, the heroine. I have 108 skill styles, you know.
Stop lying, Nep. We just caught up to you right when you were yelling.
By the way, did you need anything, Nep Nep? Yeah, oh, right. I haven't gotten your name yet. My name is Neptune. She is Compa, and the other is Iffy.
That's IF. Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Noir.
What?
Noir.
Noir? Fancy name. I bet you don't have any friends and stuff.
What? Why you... Oh! Is that the way you greet someone you meet for the first time?
Oh, lighten up. It's just a joke. I was just trying to be funny here.
You need to learn the when in being funny, Nep. Compa, will you?
Alrighty, leave it to me! Hey, Iffy, you took my line.
Leave it to you and we'll never get things done.
Here you go. All patched up. I just cleaned the cuts and bandaged them.
Thank you. This helps a lot. Was that Compa? Are you Neptune's friend?
Yes. We've been best friends since I found her spear to the ground.
Or, speaking of, Noir,
What were you doing in this dangerous place?
And all scratched up.
Something is fishy here.
Well, I'm not sure too, and...
What? Then you're a fellow amnesiac?
Huh? Oh yes, that's right, amnesia. I can't remember a single thing. It must have happened when I was attacked.
Way to make it sound real.
Uh-oh. Then how can we get you back home?
I know how you feel, Noir. It must be harsh without your memory. Wait, we're believing her? I know. I'll help you. Like, I've been without memory longer than you.
I guess that helps. So what should we do with Noir? How can we help get her home?
Well, why not take her to the Basilicom? They should keep her safe in custody.
What? Not over there. Those goons wouldn't know how to handle a girl right.
I know. Why not just have her tag along with us until her memory returns?
That was close. If they took me back, my cover would be blown, and I would look bad too. I'd better just do what Neptune says and tag along. What? Tag along? As in, together?
You don't like it? But we are memory lost buddies, so let's stay together.
Yes, it's safer than being at the Basilicon. It's fun with more friends, too. It's not like I don't like it, but, I was just surprised.
I'll take it you don't mind then. Again, nice to meet you, Noir.
And there you go. The fucking characters were acting like this was easy. Are you fucking serious? Oh, we got a floppy. How nice. And another plan. Great. An eject button. Thanks. Thanks for the eject button, dude. I'm so glad. I'm so upset. I'm upset that this is still a thing, this is still going on. I'm upset that I had to make this part. I'm upset that I somehow won that by a fucking... God. And I'm upset that this will never be the last time. There will be more grind parts for Neptunia part fucking 1 of Rebirth 1. Because there's more rebirths. There's more of this shit. And I bet you anything, they're harder than this. They're being as cheap as this shit. But right now, that's grind part 1. Next time, we continue on with the story. So, thanks for watching. I hate this fucking game right now, I really do. See you next time for more cutscenes, and hopefully, less bullshit.